For weeks, my entire timeline has been people like this. The highest we go is maybe somewhere in the 70s, and then below 60, down somewhere in the 50s is where we're bottoming. And the bear market hasn't even gotten started. Been reading this for weeks, months even. Well, what are the chances that maybe all these people telling us that 50K is the bottom, what are the chances maybe they're literally full of baloney? I don't know. The chances might be kind of high. We've seen it before. Everyone's expecting Bitcoin to crash a lot lower. What if it doesn't? Bitcoin didn't go as high as everyone thought. Maybe it won't crash as low as everyone thought or thinks. Because keep in mind, a lot of people still think this. Everyone thought the war with Iran was going to crash Bitcoin. And actually what it's done so far, the war, has just pumped Bitcoin. I don't know. Seems like maybe consensus is wrong. So let's take a squeak peek. Currently on a weekly chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles in a row. And here we have over half of this weekly red candle left. And let's just say it's a little bit green. How green, you might be asking? Well, so far it's erased 1, 2, 3, and half of the fourth red weekly candle in one pump. That's pretty big. Pretty large even, some would say. And we look at a daily chart for Bitcoin. Again, as we've been talking about, there is some sort of consolidation pattern we've been seeing. Higher lows, lower highs. And after breaking out of this on a daily right here on the 2nd, Bitcoin's been going up. And it has a lot of people wondering, was I too bearish? Did I just miss an absolute pumpy? I mean, imagine being sidelined here. Let's take a squeak peek. Imagine being sidelined right now. Bitcoin's been completely dumped on, as everyone knows. And yet I get on Twitter and I see these people that have been investing in crypto for 6 months telling me, oh, well, actually, it's impossible that the bottom is in. It has to go to 50. It has to go to 53,000. Actually, it has to go to 45,000. The one thing that has always been true is that the more confident people are and the more people that are confident about the same thing, they're usually wrong. So, again, I'm not saying for sure. I would never say for sure. In fact, if you get on the internet and anyone is telling you for sure what is going to happen to Bitcoin, they are by far the least credible people that you should be listening to. If there's not any nuance in someone's analysis, then they're just full of absolute turkey sausage, just absolute baloney. So, again, nobody knows for sure what's going to happen, but all I know for sure is that a lot of people are bearish right now. A lot of people are telling everyone that there's no way that the pump could be actually real. And that seems like a pretty Max Payne scenario to me, is the only thing I'll say. Every Bitcoin cycle has 3 blood moons according to CapeXBT. The third one has marked the exact bottom every single time. November 2022 was the third one. Bitcoin was at 15K. Everyone said crypto was dead. I remember this. I was here. I didn't join crypto 6 months ago. I've been investing in crypto for 10 years. I remember this. Everyone, when Bitcoin was at 15K, was saying, oh, we're going to 10K. We're going below 10K. I remember seeing targets of 4K, 3K. It sounds dumb as I'm saying it right now. It sounds like I'm making it up. But no, I got on Twitter. I got on social media. And those were the posts getting hundreds and thousands, hundreds of likes, thousands of likes, hundreds of retweets, thousands of retweets. The people calling for a $2,500 Bitcoin back in the last bottom, back in 2022. Those were the people that were getting all the engagement. Those were the people that were the most confident. Everyone thought that was going to happen. And being slightly bullish at that time was basically a sin. Yet the people that were bullish were the ones that were right, and it went up to over $100,000. It didn't go down to 10K. It didn't go down to 5K. It didn't go to 2K. Now we just seen the third blood moon of this cycle. The next one isn't until 2028, Cape says. The last time everything looked this hopeless, the biggest rally in crypto in history started within weeks. Currently, Bitcoin's down like 50%. 38% of alts, almost half of alts, are lower than they were after the FTX collapse. The people calling this cope are the same ones who called for 15,000 to be the end of crypto, and Bitcoin was going even lower and lower. So, again, a lot of people are bearish here. A lot of new people that I've never seen before are on my timeline telling me 50K is next. Heck, some people even saying 30K. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw some of those people calling for 10K again. I just don't have a lot of faith in their speculation, is all I'm saying. In the last few days, Samson says the S&P Gold and Kospi all tanked, but Bitcoin didn't even flinch. Something has shifted. This is something I'm a little critical of. I hear people calling about decoupling all the time. Long term, there's not going to be a magical day where Bitcoin just decouples, maybe. Maybe it's like something that changes slowly over time. But we are seeing Bitcoin is slightly decoupled right now over the last couple of days. And for all the altcoiners out there, actually, one thing I want to say first. I swear, man, if Bitcoin reaches new all-time highs and all I see on my timeline is people shilling meme coins and garbage coins again, I'm going to lose my mind. My God, dude, like, this space has so many scams, and I've been sick of it for years. But if Bitcoin gets all-time highs again and all I see is just these scam coins on my timeline, then we deserve to lose everything, right? My God, these scam coins don't have any value whatsoever, right? My God, people are still trying to make the argument of why Bitcoin has value, and half this space is fixated on fart coin, butt coin, 69 coin. Are you kidding me? We deserve to go to zero if that's the case. Anyway, altcoins collapse, sentiment disappears, momentum bottoms. Altcoins always die before they fly. And is it safe to say that altcoins are dead right now? Yeah, I would say so. I would say altcoins have been dead for the past 2 years. I would say altcoins have been dead for the past 3 years. Altcoins have just been recklessly, just violently dunked on. Altcoins have just been dumped, and then right when they're at their lowest, they get dumped again, and then right when you think it can't go any lower, they get dumped again. Altcoins have been dead for years. So really, the argument that, hey, maybe altcoins could pump here, really, there's a case to be made for that, because pretty much they can't go much lower. Sure, they can go down, but they've just gone down straight for years at this point. There's probably going to be some sort of pump. Even if it's small. Again, you can't push a beach ball underwater forever without expecting it to come up a little bit. And here we have Killa XBT. Again, Quant messaged me this. Look at all of this. 2,000 likes posted today, just hours ago. Over 200 retweets. Top comment, your Quant failed the IQ test. Look at this. He's calling for this little pump here today, obviously, after it's already happening. And then look, this move down to the 50s and then the pump. Wouldn't it be crazy if this whole move didn't happen and we just went up? Everyone's expecting this. Look at this. Look at all the engagement this is getting. Not just a few hours old. This person has 100,000, not like a crazy amount of followers. All of this engagement. Why? All these bookmarks. Why? Because this is consensus. Everyone thinks we're going to the 50Ks. Okay? Not a good sign usually if you want your thesis to play out. If everyone also agrees with it. So, again, what we see right now, the price of Bitcoin down to the 200 week, not almost, bounced. Right here's the 100 week, right at about 87,000. Right now we're in crunch zone. This is the make or break zone, this area right here. And no surprise, as I've been saying, we're going to get a couple of green monthly candles after just going nothing but down for 6 red months. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. We have a bullish cross on the RSI right now, weekly. We're about to get a bullish one on the MACD. Again, RSI and MACD are the most oversold they've been in forever, literally ever. I think the MACD is the most oversold it's ever been. Maybe not a bad place to scoop up some entries, as I've been saying. Obviously, look at look at this. I'm not guaranteeing we're going straight up from here, but these are discounted prices. These are the prices you want to be buying in, not when Bitcoin's at all-time highs, not when altcoins are at all-time highs. which again hasn't been the case for like 5 years now, because alts have just been completely, absolutely diddled, just completely destroyed. But yeah, weekly chart, daily, a little pump going on. Everyone's expecting 50K. What do you think?